when you asking that question, some questions are there for people that have to put the 1 and 2 together to come up with the 3.
There is truth to everything that everyone is saying around Puff. I feel it's not a lie. I feel that there's some truth to it, because remember, I was around Pac during that time. But I do feel that he has to be held accountable if it's true. And I think there's a lot of truth to what has been said so far.
In the realm of hip-hop legends, the unsolved murder of Tupac Shakur remains a haunting mystery that continues to captivate the public's interest. Recently, new evidence has surfaced linking music mogul Diddy to the tragic event, sparking a confrontation with actor Murd3r. This development has reignited long-standing speculations and raised questions about the truth behind Tupac's untimely demise. Murd3r is a former associate of Sean Diddy Combs, known for his involvement in the music industry and as a close friend of the late rapper Tupac Shakur. Curry gained recognition for his work as a music executive and artist manager, having worked closely with Diddy during the height of his career in the 1990s. With a reputation for being well-connected in the industry, Curry has often been regarded as a critical figure in the hip-hop community, having witnessed firsthand the rise and fall of many prominent artists.
And that's just the beginning.
All right,
then there's people that try to do bodily harm with me. They will be in the house with Puff. So I'm like, it's a funny game y'all playing behind the scenes. So when people see me, they just see me turned up. They just see me agitated. They just see me aggressive, but they don't know why.
Throughout his career, Murd3r has maintained a relatively low profile compared to his more high-profile peers. Despite this, he has remained a respected figure within the music industry, known for his insights in the inner workings of the business and his close relationships with various artists and industry insiders. As an individual who has been privy to the behind-the-scenes dealings of the music industry, Curry's perspective on the events surrounding Tupac's murder and his subsequent confrontation with Diddy has garnered significant attention and speculation within the hip-hop community. In a recent turn of events, Murd3r, a former associate of Sean Diddy Combs, has come forward with shocking allegations linking Diddy to the murder of iconic rapper Tupac Shakur. Curry claims to have uncovered new evidence that suggests Diddy may have played a role in orchestrating the tragic incident that took Tupac's life over 2 decades ago. The gravity of these accusations has sparked a heated confrontation between Curry and Diddy, shedding light on a long-standing mystery in the hip-hop community. Murd3r's accusations have reignited speculation and debate surrounding the unsolved murder of Tupac Shakur, a pivotal figure in the history of rap music. The implications of Curry's claims are significant, as they challenge the public perception of Diddy and raise questions about his potential involvement in a crime that has remained unresolved for years. As the controversy unfolds, many are left wondering about the veracity of Curry's allegations and their impact on the reputations of those involved. Murd3r and Diddy have a history of strained relations, with past conflicts and issues between the two over the years. One notable incident occurred when Curry accused Diddy of not giving him proper credit for his contributions to Bad Boy Records, where he had worked as a ghostwriter and artist. This dispute led to tensions between the two and a breakdown in their professional relationship. Additionally, Curry has publicly criticized Diddy for his alleged involvement in the music industry's darker side, including accusations of exploiting artists and engaging in unethical business practices. These criticisms have further fueled the animosity between the two figures and added to the existing tensions in their relationship. During the interview and public appearances following the surfacing of new evidence linking Diddy to Tupac's murder, Murd3r has remained steadfast in his pursuit of justice. The former Bad Boy Records artist has not shied away from addressing the sensitive topic, often emphasizing the need for accountability and closure in the case. A sense of urgency and determination has characterized Curry's statements as he continues to push for a thorough investigation into the events surrounding Tupac's untimely death. Despite facing backlash and skepticism from some quarters, Curry has stood firm in his resolve to seek the truth and bring those responsible to justice. Following the arrest of Dwayne "Keffi D. Davis for the 1996 murder of Tupac, the late rapper's brother Murd3r Shakur said Diddy once called him to address rumors he was involved in the fatal drive-by shooting.
With Suge driving and Tupac in the passenger seat. And you said that Tupac pulled out a gun.
It looked like he was reaching, yeah. Yeah, it did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you actually see a gun?
Oh, shit. Once he got the region, I got the ducking.
So someone from your car
That's what happened.
started shooting at Tupac and Suge.
In an interview with The Art of Dialogue, Shakur said Diddy reached out to him sometime in the 2000s. The boy Puffy called me though, Shakur said. Puffy called me back in the day. He was like, I just want you to know I ain't have nothing to do with your brother's murder. I know who you are, but we never met. And I just want to call you man to man and let you know that I ain't have nothing to do with your brother's death. Around the time of the call, the Los Angeles Times published an article that implicated Diddy in Pac's murder. Shakur added, I told him I appreciate the call, but the truth has yet to come out, so we will see, he said. Back then, I wanted all the information I could get. I heard what he said, but this *T has been so chaotic. Ain't no which way to go until you find out more information. He could have been trying to cover his ass, or he could have been sincere. The article that Shakur mentioned was written by Chuck Phillips in 2008. It was later retracted because it relied heavily on information that the Times no longer believes to be credible. The article specifically relied on information from purported FBI reports that indicated Diddy orchestrated or ordered the attack on Pac in Las Vegas.
Puff paying whoever to do whatever, with Pac. If all that is true, like I said, he needs to be held accountable for it.
James Jimmy Henchman Rosemond, Jack Haitian Jack Agnant, and Diddy associate James Sabatino were named in the alleged documents as the men behind the attack. However, the Times wrote that the FBI reports were later believed to have been fabricated and that Sabatino concocted his role in the assault as well as his supposed relationship with Sean Combs. The article made no mention of Dwayne "Keffy" D. Davis, who last month was charged with 1 count of murder with a deadly weapon in the killing of Pac. Police body camera footage of his arrest showed that he was asked by the arresting officers what he was being taken in for, and he replied, "The biggest case in Las Vegas history, September 7th, 1996. In his 2019 memoir, Davis confessed he was in the vehicle from which the bullets that struck Tupac were fired. In an interview with The Art of Dialogue earlier this year, Davis claimed that he would have never been involved in Pac's death if he hadn't met Diddy. It crushed 2 people's empires in one night, he said, implying that it brought down Suge Knight's empire too. He pitted us against each other, which was kinda smart. We're Crips, and Suge was Bloods. The Bad Boy Records mogul has been tied to Tupac's death ever since investigations launched in 1996, when his record label was involved in a bitter rivalry with Suge Knight's Death Row Records in the 90s. Notably, Pac's friend-turned-rival, the Notorious Big, was signed to Diddy's label. In 2011, Louisiana Weekly reported that Davis told investigators that Diddy once offered him $1 million to kill Tupac and Suge. Diddy shared a statement with the outlet that read, "This story is pure fiction and completely ridiculous." Earlier this month, former detective Greg Kading told Rolling Stone that it is doubtful Diddy is charged with the murder of Pac. Recently, 50 Cent also suggested Diddy was connected to the shooting. "Damn, so Pac got lined up by Brother Love," 50 wrote in a tweet, referring to Diddy's Brother Love moniker. "LOL, time to lawyer up. Shit might get sticky." However, he was likely just reacting to the rumors circulating once again following Davis's arrest. "I've always given a caveat to the whole Puffy-Combs connection. Puffy's not built like Suge Knight, and I don't think Puffy was honestly intentionally trying to get either Tupac or Suge killed," he said. "I don't like Puffy. I don't think he's a murderer." Following Davis's arrest, Tupac's siblings released statements. Murd3r Shakur said the murder charges are bittersweet for several reasons, mainly because it's taken 27 years for any arrests to be made. "It didn't have to be this way. It didn't have to happen at all," he said. "I hate living in the reality that my brother's not here. Justice is accountability. That's the sweet part in the bittersweet. And I'm bracing because it ain't over."
I think, in my opinion, that Puff is being investigated. I think that they're waiting, or they may be waiting for an opportunity for him to incriminate himself, just like Keffy D did.
The recent confrontation between Murd3r and Diddy following new evidence linking him to Tupac's murder has sparked renewed interest in a decades-old case. Whether or not this evidence will lead to any concrete developments in the investigation remains to be seen. The unresolved mystery surrounding Tupac's murder continues to captivate the public imagination, highlighting the enduring impact of his life and legacy on the music industry. As new details emerge, one can't help but wonder if the truth will ever come to light, bringing closure to this tragic chapter in hip-hop history. Do you think Sean Combs had a hand in Tupac's death? You can share your thoughts with us in the comments section below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you won't miss out on the following video.